Hey everybody, thanks for tuning into my channel, and before I get into this video I want to sincerely apologize for not posting anything in the past couple of months. I don't really have an excuse other than just a crippling amount of self-doubt and stress. So I had an idea for this video that I thought would be a lot of fun to make. Since I am very much back on the ball with my own personal sewing projects. And it's kind of like a get ready with me, but I am doing some sewing tasks for the day. Yeah, I have a few things to talk about, and I want to get something done. And so I am inviting you to join me on this. I am actually working on this dress, which I got an idea. It's going to be a halter with a full skirt that I'm going to wear a petticoat underneath, so it's going to be just like a effect. And I am and I'm not using a pattern. I have a halter pattern, and I have a pattern for a full skirt, but I don't have a pattern for a halter full skirted dress, so I had to improvise. This is Simplicity 1365, and I'm using the pieces for C. Anyway, where I'm at is I'm attaching the straps like halfway-ish through that, and the straps are hard, so I'm using the directions. But I have made this blouse before. I think it's in the dryer. Hold up. Here is the first time I made this pattern. I made it about 3 years ago now. It's quite old. And yeah. It has buttons at the back. And there's not going to be buttons, there's going to be a zipper. And possibly a boned zipper. I'm thinking about it. There's boning at the side seams, and if I put boning in the zipper, that might be good, but it also might be kind of pointless because there's no boning at all in the middle section. So, I don't know, do I want to make myself have a bunch more work? Haha. Okay, so let me figure out what I'm doing here for a second because I don't know. What I'm doing is I have to finish attaching the lining to the band here on the side. And I can do that two ways. I can either hand sew it, or I can stitch in the ditch. That's what they call it. I'm gonna hand sew it. It would look neater. Also, I don't trust myself to stitch in the ditch. I always somehow make it like out of the ditch. So, I do have a few things to talk about. One of them is actually why I haven't made any videos like in a few months, and I will honestly say that my job is not stressful at all, but it is laborious, and I just was getting so tired that I just couldn't muster up the energy to do anything, let alone sew a garment and make a video. I haven't really made that much in the past couple of months. I've made I made the skirt I'm wearing. Yes, I did do this. It's just a velvet skirt. But yeah, that's really about it. Like maybe one or two other things, but I just haven't found the energy to do it. And I do feel bad about it because it's what makes me happy, and it was making me more stressed out to not have that kind of outlet, or not have the energy to have that kind of outlet. or express myself in that kind of outlet. So yeah, I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna do it again. And this is the video that I want to make, and I'm just gonna do it. Oh my gosh. Why won't this pin down? There we go. It's all pinned down. Now I just need to do a catch stitch along that bottom edge. Need some thread. So what I plan on doing in the future with this channel is I don't want to abandon it anymore, main thing. I just want to do it. God, this is getting tangly already. I've only done like 3 stitches. They're so ugly stitches too. Like, look at that. Those are the ugliest stitches you've ever seen. I'm so slow because I don't want to get a knot in this thread because I don't have wax to make sure I don't get knots. I think hair wax would work. Actually, you know, I bet it would work, but it would like leave ugly grease marks on the fabric, and I don't want that. So one thing I want this channel to focus on is definitely a DIY aspect of looking at style, because that's what I'm all about. It's not just because it makes me happy, but also there are a lot of good things about it. Like, for one thing, I'm very frugal. Like, I hardly spend anything on clothes, and makeup and hair stuff and all of that. Like, seriously, I can't. So that's what I want to focus on. I do also really enjoy sharing my sewing projects, but I'm not sure that this is really the best media to do that with. So I'm going to write a blog post and write a blog, and the first post will be on this dress, and I will link it below. Yeah, so that's kind of what's on my mind today, and that's kind of why I'm posting this video, because I wanted to kind of talk those thoughts out. I'm just gonna finish sewing this bit, this hand sewing, this is how far I got right now. I'm gonna finish that, and then I'll get back to you with what I'm gonna do next. Okay, so that's hand sewn. That looks good. Now, where I am on the other strap is just so I got the outer side of the strap attached to the garment, and I have this inner section of the strap that needs to be attached to the garment. And I think I know how. I think I remember how I did the first one. I think.
Despite all my pleadings, I feel you leave me. Somehow you don't act the same. Tell me now why you are leaving, dearie. I know that I'm not to blame. Why did you love me, and why did you tease me? Why did you kiss me, and now to listen? I'm tired of crying. There's no use.
Okay, now I'm going to iron it. Oh gosh, no, I'm going to trim the seam. That this is just like a really ugly seam allowance. No way, I'm not leaving that.
Daddy, won't you tell me why you're leaving? When you're near me, dearie, life to me is cheery. Oh.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish off this band so that I'm in the same place as here. And I will come back, and I'm losing a little bit of daylight. That might be all I get done today. Hello.
Hello, Bebedol Jones.
Hello.
You look gorgeous. Hi, Fang.
I'm back. The skirt pieces are sewn together with French seams somewhere. Oh, here's one. So that is ready to be gathered and attached to the bodice, which I finished with you guys. And then I also have lining here. The lining is just one piece, it's just not two. So yeah, I think that's gonna be my stopping point for the day. And yeah. Oh, if you want to see how this project turned out or see more information about it, I will link my blog post below. Definitely check that out. And I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks for hanging out with me this afternoon. It feels good to film again. I'll see you. Bye.